Hey guys, what is going on? Drew Necessary here with Wake Up Now. I'm so excited to make you this video. Before I get any more into it, if you have not checked out my video, how to make a budget, go watch it right now. This is actually part two of that first video. On the first video, I shared with you my personal income, my personal experiences, my personal liabilities, and I gave you my real numbers because I wanted to show you what kind of progress I've made since I first made that video, which was June 11th. Right now it's August 9th, and I wanted to show you the difference when I made that first video till now. So if you haven't checked it out, stop what you're doing right now, check it out, and then watch this video. That way you're not confused going, "Oh, Drew, what are you talking about?" All right, so here we go. My assets, everything has not changed. I still make $2,400 a month. My expenses are still $2,200 a month. Still got the same liabilities. Actually, I don't have a truck no more. We actually got a Jeep, but I actually got a brand new car, 2013 Dodge Dart. Ever since I saw those commercials, how to build a perfect car, man, I just fell in love with it. Now I'm driving it, and it's thanks to my assets. I told you about Wake Up Now, and it is generating me $600 each and every month now. When I made that video back in June, I wasn't getting that. I had the vision that I was going to get there, and now I am. And so now it's like, I don't, here I am, just a simple country guy. I work in a food warehouse, and I just saw the vision. I saw the products. I saw the opportunity. I invested into my assets. I wanted to do something other than just focus on my income. I could have got a second job and made $600 a month and still got me a Dodge Dart, but in order to pay for that Dodge Dart, in order to, if my expenses increased, I would have to work more and more hours. Whereas I focused on my assets, and now I'm making $600 each and every month from here on out, at least 600. But I want you to get the picture that when you focus on your income, you're actually just putting more hours, you're exchanging your hours for money. You are exchanging hours that you could be living life, spending time with your family, doing what you want to do, but you're actually spending those hours working to pay for the stuff that you already have. So when you focus on your income, you're not really working on a lifestyle that you want. You're actually just working for stuff that you got already. And if you want more stuff, you got to put in more hours. So really, the income should be just like hours. How many hours of your life? 40 hours a week, 160 hours a month, and that's with no overtime. I know people that work overtime each and every week. All right, it's good money. Time and a half's awesome. Double time, even better. But you're still exchanging your hours for money. And when you focus on your assets, I'm going to make $600 regardless if I work on it for a week or a month. I'm not going to do it. I'm still going to grow and expand. And just because I'm working on it doesn't mean I'm sitting on my computer talking to people like a robot going, I can go out and to a party or go bowling. And someone on my team is going bowling tonight talking to his cousin about it. You make plans to go do stuff, enjoy life, but also interact with people and tell them about your assets. People are going to ask what you do. You could say, well, I work for this place. And they're like, oh, yeah, I heard that place was rough. Heck yeah, it is. It's really hard. But if you tell them something different, if you share with them something that is not around in your area, that's just going to create curiosity. If you go, someone asks me, hey, man, what you got going on? Well, I work at, this food warehouse, and yeah, it's a job, pays the bills, but you know what? I got this side thing that I'm working on, online business, starting to make some pretty good money on it. I'm working on that. I'm passionate about that. What do you got going on? They're going to say, hey, Drew, what you got going on? What's this online business about? It sparks curiosity because you are actually doing something that most people just, think about. You can think about this, you can actually see this, and you're like, Drew, just because you're making 600 doesn't mean I'm going to. Yes, it does. The problem is people want to focus on their income too much. If they want something nice, or if, let's say Christmas is crazy. People are already saying, hey, I want to start getting extra hours in right now so that I will have money when it comes time for Christmas. The closer it gets to Christmas, the more time it's crunch time. You're like, I got to get that extra day in so that I can afford to buy my niece that bicycle she wanted. Or you can focus on your assets and let your assets pay for it. I got a brand new car instead of my truck that I had. All right, it's better gas mileage. First brand new vehicle I've ever had. And it's all because of my assets. Now, let's just take away the assets for a minute, because I want to show you the power behind focusing on your assets versus just focusing on your income. Let's say my expenses go up $100 because of my brand new car. That's going to have a tighter grasp on the money that I make from my income. So if I wanted to increase my income, I would have to work more hours. Let's say on average that I had to work an extra 5 hours a week just to make up the difference, just because I wanted to live more comfortably. Well, that's an extra 20 hours a month that I didn't have to do before, but now that I wanted a brand new car, I had to pay for it. You want stuff, you gotta, if you make a decision, you gotta deal with the circumstances, right? I gotta work 20 hours more a month because I just had to have that brand new car. Tell me if this don't relate to you in either way. It doesn't mean that you have to, have a brand new car, but there was something that you wanted, and you had to pay the circumstance. You had to pay the price for it. Pay out of pocket, pay taxes. Also, spend some more hours of your time working for that product, for that item that you just had to have. All right? I know everyone can relate to that. So if I was only focusing on my income, I would have to either work more hours, usually means take a job, because no one's going to just give you overtime. The only time that I get overtime is when they want me to get overtime. You know what I mean? You can't just go to your employer and say, I want overtime. Why would they pay you a time and a half when they could pay someone else standard rate to do the same thing? All right? So that's something that you cannot rely on. So you're like, I want to get a second job. Well, that's just taking away more hours of your time. More hours you can spend time with your family, friends, miss out. The real power behind my assets, and the reason why I chose to do all my assets wasn't because of material things. It's time away from family. I spend 160 hours of my month, each and every month, at work. I do it for the income to pay for the stuff that I have. All right, and this is taking away time from my family. I only have one set of grandparents left. All right, and that's the truth. All right, I do not want to spend, I want to see them. I want to spend time with them. And if they invite me over, I don't want to be like, I got to work. It just frustrates me. I feel like I'm missing out on the important stuff of life because I'm working all the time. Okay? And that's why I wanted to focus on assets, because you gotta hold your own. You gotta be independent. So now, with Wake Up Now, let me just write it big here so you can see. With Wake Up Now, I'm generating, and that's what one stands for, Wake Up Now, I'm generating $600, okay? This is actually paying for my car payment and some of my expenses. Now, I want to go and, invest a little bit more, do some paid advertising maybe, or, hey, we got a parade going on next month that I want to be a part of. That kind of stuff costs money. If you want to do something more than just talk to people, it's going to cost you money. So now that I'm making money, I can do more. I can do more for my team. But not only for that, I can also help it pay for my brand new car. All right, it causes no extra stress. I do not have to work any more hours at my job to pay for the brand new car. My assets are paying for my car. My assets is paying for my, light bill, power bill, whatever, cable. It's paying for it. And as it grows, my expenses actually is going to go down because my assets are taking a chunk out of my expenses. Okay, so let's say my car payment is $200, which it ain't, but roughly it is. My expenses go down to $200. Now I have more money. I have, instead of $200 each and every month left over from my income, I have $400. And plus I have a little bit left on my assets. So now I live a comfortable more life. And as my assets continue to grow, my expenses will continue to go down unless I, go purchase another new car or, just something like that. I want to take care, I got credit card debt, I got medical bills. I want to take care of that. And then I'm going to focus more and more on my assets, get more than one thing going. That way I have multiple streams of income coming in, and where I do not have to rely on my income no more. Eventually, and I'm going to make another video when this happens, because I know it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Instead of making just $600, I'm going to make $3,000. Now that's an odd number, because you got $2,500 on as the next break. But at $3,000, that's my goal by the end of the year. It's $3,000 in my assets. That's going to more than cover my expenses. I can go out and do things, and that's money that's going to come to me each and every month. All right, so I'm going to put a big fat X on my income, because that is not relying on my income. I have to work 0 hours to get that $3,000 each and every month, because I invested in something that's going to work for me without me having to spend hours and hours just to earn a paycheck. It's making me money while I sleep, while I eat, while I'm working at my job, while I'm going out bowling, when I'm associating with my friends. It is making me money each and every day. And that's the power behind the assets versus income, where you have to sacrifice your precious hours of your life in order to take home money. All right? So, if you're still watching this, I want to share with you something that just kind of hit me. I know this is a kind of long video, but then I'm only interested in serious people. I'm only interested in go-getters. All right? I want to ask you something here. Right now, I'm going to take this out, because right now I'm making $600. Well, Wake Up Now has a $100 fee, so right now I'm making $500. Still covers my car payment, still covers some of my utilities, and I can still do some advertisement with it. If right now I'm making $500 a month, okay, right now it's August 9th. If I do nothing for the rest of the month, my team has already grown to a certain point that even if I do not do anything, my team just kind of shuts down, takes a 3-week vacation, I'm not going to make $500 next month. I'm going to make $600. I'm actually going to make $700. Wake Up Now charges a $100 monthly fee, and I'm actually going to make $600. All right, so I want to put this in perspective. So next month, I'm making $600. Well, that's a $100 raise. I mean, I'm pretty excited. If you go to work and your boss says, "Hey, you got a raise this month," or you got a raise coming up. Oh, really? What is that? I'm gonna give you a $1 raise. Oh, really? All right. So, because what it really is, $100 a month, an extra $100 is $25 a week, right? So, in order to get $25 a week, it doesn't matter if you're making minimum wage or $20 an hour. That's about a $1 raise. 40 hours times 1 is 40, minus the taxes, around $25. They got to get their share, right? So, a $1 raise. And you're like, well, I've gotten raises like that. How about every month? Next month, I get $600. Next month, it's going to grow even more as my team grows, but even at least $100, which that is very easy to do. Next month will be $700. I'm going to run out of room there. That looks like a 6. $700. So now that's another $1 raise that you would need to keep up with how much money assets can make, bring you, how much money Wake Up Now could bring you. Are you going to get a $1 raise each and every month? I don't think so. I don't know any employer that would give one person a $1 raise each and every month. And that's at least making an extra $100 a month. I told you by the end of the year, I want to be at $3,000. So that's definitely more than $100 a month. You know what I mean? So that is like the power I want to show you behind working on your assets and working on your income. If you're like, well, I can make $500 extra each and every month, you're sacrificing your hours, or you're going to get a $1 raise each and every month, it's just not going to happen. But if you focus on Wake Up Now, and there's so many more videos that I've made with Wake Up Now telling you what it is that, our team, the largest single group in Wake Up Now, we are the dream team. It is phenomenal how quickly we have grown. In May, when I joined, signed up, 1,100 people in our group. August 9th, 5,300 people. We have grown over 4,000 members in 4 months. That is absolutely crazy. All right, that is absolutely nuts. I wanted to share that with you because your assets will continue to grow as my Wake Up Now team grows. My assets will continue to grow. This money that I invest with Wake Up Now, the $100, it is paying for me over and over again in tenfold. All right, it is actually grown into a income that by the end of the year is going to replace my job's income. I would never be able to pay for a car, quit my job with a job. If you wanted to make more money, you would have to get another job. Well, with Wake Up Now, I'm my own boss, and I have the vision that by the end of the year, it's going to replace my income completely. And I now will be able to quit my job or just work something locally to get me out of the house. I will be able to do that because I took an investment on myself. Forget the companies, forget marketing, forget assets. Take an investment on yourself. This is the most powerful program I've ever been a part of. I'm so passionate about it. It is really working for me. I'm just a small country boy in a small town. 7,000 people is in my town up in the mountains of Virginia. And it is actually, when I tell people that my online business is paying for my car, they want to know more. All right, and you can do this too. I say it again, it's not for everyone. I mean, it is for everyone, but not everyone can do this because no one has the vision. When you ask someone, how do you want to make more money? I want to work more hours, or I want to get a second job, or I'm going to get that promotion. Where if they focused on their assets, no matter what it is, mine's Wake Up Now. I love it. It is by far the easiest way to promote and make money online. But it might not be your thing. You might be in the stocks and stocks, bonds, whatever floats your boat. But if you focus on your assets, it will continue to pay you each and every month and set you free financially. All right. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, Facebook me. I'm always on. I'm going to leave you my phone number. If you call me and I don't answer, please leave me a voice message. I will get back to you. Check out Wake Up Now. Do your own research. Try to find one negative thing about Wake Up Now. It's the best company on there, period. I'm so excited to be a part of it. I feel God has blessed me, so I want to take that blessing and share it with y'all. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.